Someone will walk inside and tell you something like, "Doctor, I've had fever and body pain for weeks. I have taken Coartem twice, but it's like this malaria is very stubborn." And then you go ahead to test them and you find out that it is not malaria. Today we are going to address 6 medical myths that have been passed down like property. And I am very certain you have heard at least one of them. My name is Dr. Uzomaka. Welcome to Basic Medical Blessings, where we replace myths with real science. Because come on, I've heard some of these things too. But after I opened my textbook, I had to unlearn a lot. We are starting from here, because this one has been in Nigerian households since 1987 and I am tired. So a bottle of cold water is what is causing malaria? No, that's not what's causing malaria. Let me tell you what's causing malaria. Yes, it's a mosquito. It's a mosquito that carries a parasite called Plasmodium. The Plasmodium enters your bloodstream, multiplies, and starts manifesting symptoms of malaria. Malaria cannot enter your body through your mouth. Your stomach is not a breeding ground for malaria. The ways to fight malaria are by using insecticides, mosquito nets, and prompt testing. Please, let us try and discard this myth whenever we hear them. I am begging. The second one is that groundnut causes pimples. This one pained me personally because I love groundnuts and I also had pimples while growing up. And I also was told that if you don't want to continue having pimples, then you need to stop eating groundnuts. But let me tell you the things that causes pimples, or medically known as acne. Some of the things that can cause your pimples are excessive oil production by your glands, clogged pores, a certain kind of bacteria, and some hormonal changes. So no, the real acne or pimple triggers are hormone, stress, touching your face with dirty hands, and not your groundnut. So please eat your evening groundnuts in peace. The third one is that cancer is a spiritual problem, not a medical problem. I want to address this because I understand that it is coming from a place of faith and I respect that. But I also need to be honest with you. Cancer is not a curse. It is not a punishment. It is what happens when some abnormal cells in your body begin to mutate and multiply uncontrollably. How do we know this? Because we have studied it and we have treatments that work, especially when it is caught early. But the problem in our society is that you may see someone who has a lump for 6 months and they are just presenting to you. Why? Many of them have gone to prayer houses, or a prophet has told them that it is a spiritual attack and needs to be addressed spiritually. Your faith is powerful, there is no doubt about that. But the same God who gave us faith also gave us surgeons, oncologists, and even chemotherapy. If this video is making a difference in your life, please do well to subscribe to my page. You never know who you know that needs to know this. Please make use of these resources. A cervical screening, a mammogram, or even a simple blood test can make a difference between life and death. So if you had to choose between your faith and medicine, please use the both of them. So the fourth one is that sugar causes diabetes. Please raise your hand if you have ever heard something like that. So there are 2 types of diabetes. Type 1 is an autoimmune condition. Your body attacks the cells that produce insulin. Then there is a more common type in our environment, the type 2, which is caused by things like insulin resistance, excess body weight, physical inactivity, and an overall poor diet. You can eat 0 sugar and still develop diabetes if you are overweight or live a sedentary lifestyle. And you can eat moderate sugar and never develop diabetes. Tell you what sugar does. Excess sugar can lead to weight gain, and yes, weight gain is a risk factor for diabetes. So it's not as though consuming sugar alone will cause diabetes. It has to be a combination of risk factors that can lead to diabetes. So the fifth one is eating late at night makes you fat. This one is funny because I know some people that go to their kitchen to hide at midnight and eat like a criminal. Okay, let me explain how weight gain actually happens. So weight gain happens when you consume more calories than you burn. So your metabolism doesn't look at you and say, oh, because you ate it at 9 p.m., I will convert it to fat. No, if you eat more calories than you actually burn, you will add weight, irrespective of the time you eat it. So even if you eat at 9 p.m., within your calorie needs, you will not gain weight. But if you decide to add a soup of egusi at midnight, in addition to all the calories you consumed exceeding your calorie limits, you will add weight. It's as simple as that. So the sixth and the final one is that if you have a fever, it's typhoid or malaria. A fever is your body's immune response to infection. There are so many things that can cause this infection. It could be a viral illness, it could be a pneumonia, it could be COVID. These things don't respond to anti-malarials. The next time you have a fever, please, before you choose to self-medicate with anti-malarials or antibiotics, it is important that you get yourself tested first so that you can treat rightly and avoid unnecessary abuse. So 6 myths, all relatable, debunked. Cold water will not give you malaria. Groundnuts will not cause pimples. Cancer is not a form of spiritual attack. Eating late at night will not make you fat. Sugar is not a cause of diabetes, and that fever may not be typhoid or malaria. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this.